Well, all right, all right. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Maybe we need a little bit of light. There we go. A little bit of light. Let there be light. All righty. I'm gonna go live because today I decided um I wanted to do an update to our Market Monday trades, but I wanted to do it while the market is open. All righty. I wanted to do it while the market is open. Um So that's where I am. That's where we are. That's where we are. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen. Alrighty, y'all go ahead and tell all the people everywhere that we are on and watching, right? So we can get an update for our trades from the week. Let me make sure I get the right. I want to make sure I'm getting enough screen power. There we go. We want to share the screen. And share the window. Got to go through the steps every time, right? Every single time we have to go through and share and share. Let me look at my iPad to make sure, see what this is looking like. Make sure there's nothing that's happening that I overlooking and should be seeing. I think it looks pretty decent. There we go. We can see me. We can see the trades. We can see everything. Okay. So every Monday, I go live in the evening, usually, in order to show and share some trades that we could potentially do for the week. Also, I'll take the time to update the trades that we've already done, see where those are. We'll enter new ones, right? We do all that stuff, though, when the market is closed. So I decided today to come back for the update at least when the market is open. That way we can see what's happening. Alrighty, so we do have a pretty good little list here of trades that we've entered, and we're going to update, make changes if we need to open and close. This is when we're going to do that. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to move this to where I don't have to look over so far in order to see what's happening. Want to see what's going on. All righty. So we have AI as our trade. Now, what we did with AI, we had a put credit spread. I think we entered this a while back, though. We did AI as a put credit spread, 27, 28. Current price is at 21. This trade is going the opposite direction. When we entered this trade, we took in $30, $35 actually, and now it's $65. Basically, because it's completely breached, then there's no saving it per se. It's at max loss. But as sellers, we can wait until expiration, unless there's some thing that some reason that you can close it up now and end up pulling up some of your money, which at this point you cannot. You might as well let it go ahead and go to expiration, because if prices go turn back, what you need as a seller, you just need it to be we just need it to be above 28 as a seller. So we're leaving AI like it is. We'll come back and visit it the next time we do our updates. We'll check them out again. AMC. Ooh, the AMC trade is ready to close. We opened this on Monday. We talked about it Monday night, and we opened it on Tuesday morning. We did a covered call on AMC. We have 100 shares of AMC at this point. Our 100 shares were purchased at $4.40. So now we did a covered call at the 5.5. We were covering above our cost basis and above current price at the time. So we was 5.5 was our call. Our expiration day is today. Looks like it's currently worth $1 and some change. We can let it go to the end of the day, but why not? Let's go ahead and close it. That way you can see what closing it looks like. Okay. So you select what you want here, that one you want to close it. You right click on it. It says create closing order. You're basically going to buy it back for $2, right? We took in $18 at the beginning. We're going to buy it back for $2, which means we are keeping the $16 that we got when we first went into this trade. We took in 18. We're paying 2 to get out. Whoop, it sold. So that's a trade where we made $16 as a covered call for on our AMC stocks. So what we can look at though, we have the opportunity now to look at, now that we've closed today's, do we want to go and, well, where did my AMC stock go? I feel that the stock is missing. I didn't close it all. I just closed or I thought I didn't think I closed it all. Let's go see what our field order says. Yeah, all we did was buy back. All we did was buy back. Our 100 shares should still be there, but I don't see them right now. Let's see if we need to put all accounts here, and that'll maybe fix that. La 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 la. There we go. Our AMC shares are right there. Don't be trying me. So now that we closed this 5.5 covered call, let's go look to see where we can get into another one. We kept our $16. We collected the money right away, collected our $16. Let's go see what covered call or what's a good strike going for next week, right? Our cost basis is $4.40 and current price is $5.35. So we want to go above current price and above our cost basis. We could go again with the 5.5 and go out a week. We would collect $18 again, or we could go out to go up to the 6th strike and we would collect $11. I like sticking with the 5.5. Now, the thing is, if our 5.5, if the price goes up above 5.5 by next week expiration, then we'll release our shares at $5.50 a share. Well, we paid $4.40, so we'd make an extra $1.10 per share. 100 shares, right, will be another, $110, right? So let's see. Do we want to do 5.5? Do we want to do 6? I'm going to do the 5.5. Let's just do the closest one. 5.5, we're going to collect $19. I'm going to change this to a 20. We're going to collect $20. We went out 1 week, right, to do a covered call on AMC on our 100 shares that we bought for $4.40. We're picking the 5.5 strike, which means if they get called away, they'll be called away at $5.50, which would be $550. We paid $440, so that's an automatic extra $100 just for owning our shares. Good stuff, good stuff. That one didn't pick up yet. Let's go monitor. We may need to do, oh, there we go. Just picked up, collected $20 as a seller. We collected $20 on our covered call for our AMC shares. All right, let's look at First Solar. First Solar, we decided to do an iron condor. An iron condor is when you have a call credit spread and a put credit spread all together, right? Let's see how it's going so far. We picked April the 28th for our iron condor. Our trade price, we took in, looks like $70 here, $65 on one side, and we took in $90 on the other side. So we took in $165 total. At this point, the trade is still going. We're in the green though, $17.50 or $15 right now. So we could close it and we'd have to buy back at lower than what we received. So we received what I'd say 100 and some change, and we would buy it back for 100 and some change. We just keep the $15 between them, but we might as well let this trade run some more. I usually look for about a 50% return here. Right now it says we're 7.58% in the green. So let's just let it go and do what it's doing. We still got a couple weeks of time for sure. So First Solar still doing good. No problems there. Price is between these two sell strikes. Price needs to close between 200 and 220. Price is right now at 206. All right, it needs to close between those two. All right, let's look at our Google trade. Our Google trade, we did a put credit spread on Google. We did April 28th expiration, 103, 104. We collected, looks like almost $40 we collected in premiums. At this point, it shows that we're up 13% or 11% is our profit right now. 13, 11, it seems to keep waffling back and forth. So we might as well just let this trade continue. It's in the green. right? If it's only in the green, 13 to 14%. Again, we try to wait till 50%. So let's let it continue to go. We've got time on our hands. We've got time. So we've got some time to wait. We did the Riot trade, a put credit spread on Riot, also with the 28th of April as the expiration. Put credit spread. Oh my goodness, this one is getting closer to ready, right? So it's 26% in the green right now. It's $35. It's hard sometimes when you see it go really nice. You're like, I could just close this trade and get my money's back. Oh, sorry, 35. Yeah, that's $35. You could close it and get your money back, close up and get your monies, and be like, yep, I'm doing that. So, but we're not. We're waiting because patience pays. Patience pays. So we're paying. We're gonna wait till they get to 50%. At this point, we're only at 26% profit on the Riot trade. So we're leaving it right where it is. Okay. Don't know if my video has just stopped. The wording is no longer moving. Okay, so SI or Silvergate Capital, we sold. I'm not sure how this sold all these. It was supposed to only sell one covered call, but it is still a profitable trade at this point. We traded and collected $15. It's now worth 12.5. So this is a $2.50. This trade will be worth on its own. Because I'm in my paper account, when you get ready to pick these trades, you have to make sure that you pick the quantity of one because the quantity is automatically set to 10. And I keep meaning to change that to one so that it sets itself to one. Maybe I'll figure that out when I get off the phone. When I get off this call, I'll make it do one so I don't have to always remember to make it do one in the trade. But this trade is still going good, right? It's still going well. We just don't we just gotta wait. Needs more time. We got to the 28th of April yet again. Why did I pick the 28th of April? I picked that because it was a good amount of premiums at that place. It was a good amount of premiums on the 28th of April. And it's good to set, seller, you want to do 1 week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You don't have to go out very far. Of course, the further out you go, the more money you take in initially, but you got to wait while the trade runs its course. So if you are a little impatient, which some of us are, it's harder to manage that. All righty. So we got I keep wanting to call this something else. United Airlines. United Airlines trade. We put this trade on Monday as well. And we did a put credit spread for 41.542. Now this trade is partially breached at this point. It's going to expire today though. Notice here it says you're down 103%. You can't really be down that far on a spread. You can't be down that far. But we took in the difference between these two. We took in $15 and the trade is now worth $30. We took in 15 and it's now worth 30. We're not at max loss, so we really could close these now where they are. Well, let's do a quick look at the UAL, the United Airlines chart to see what it's doing today. Because we can just close the trade today, buy it back, salvage some of the money, so we don't have a max loss on this trade, especially if we don't think it's going to do what it's supposed to do today. So this is the 5-minute chart, which means every candle is worth 5 minutes. Every candle is 5 minutes worth of data. Okay, so the United Airlines, it's coming up at this point. We just need it to be above 42. We needed to be above 42 today. Now the moving averages show that it's trying to come back out of the doldrums. I'm actually going to give it a little more time today because it just needs to close above 42. We have our trade is 41.542 because this is a 42 put credit spread. We just needed to close above 42. So if it can get on up above 42, we're at 41.65. So we're not far away. We're going to let it go and see how the trade plays out at this point. No need to close it prematurely. Remember, patience pays. Patience pays. So let it do its thing. We're going to leave it. We'll check back with that one before the day before the day closes. See how that played out. If I forget, maybe I'll definitely catch it. Oh, I got to make sure I catch it today because otherwise it'll be off the screen for Monday. By the time we get to Monday, I want to make sure I come back to look at it. Okay. The next thing we want to do, or the last thing I want to do, is to do Zim. Zim, we have 100 shares, but I don't think I ever did a covered call. Our trade price is $22 that we paid for Zim. It is right now at $21.05. So let's go do a covered call on Zim. Zim is a shipping company. They pay really good money for dividends. They pay really big dividends. That's why they're so popular. Okay, so I went out just 1 week. Remember, our cost basis is $22. So we need to get a covered call above or $22 or above. We have to get a covered call above our cost basis. So for a week, we can do 22.5 for $32 of income, or we can do 23 for $23. I think I like the 23 for $23. Okay, I like that place. It was actually going to be probably a little bit more. Oh, it's $23. I'm going to change it to 25. I like to always add a couple dollars to this just to see how it does. If I can get another couple dollars. Couple dollars covers the fees. So we're doing a covered call. I'm only going to do one. I got to make sure that this, I've got to fix this. I got to remember where to put it. Where do you go to fix it? That's what I got to remember. Anyway, we're going to do one covered call, the 23 strike, and we're going to sell that or try to open that. Our cost basis was 22. So we want to do at least one strike above that for 23. Okay. At least that. We want to do at least that. Let's go back to our screen. Oh, there we go. It picked it up for $26 instead of 25. Works for me. Let me see where I can get it to turn off the sharing. Stop the screen share. There we go. Back to just me. There we go. Back to just me. All right. So I wanted to update all of the trades that we had done on Market Monday. We entered some new ones. We updated our AMC trade because we closed that covered call and we entered another one for next week. We entered a covered call for Zim, right? Because we had the 100 shares that we hadn't opened a covered call just yet. So we opened that one. The other trade that we're watching right now is our United Airlines because it's right there on the edge. We need a 42. We need a price to be above 42. And it's trying to climb a little bit today. So we're going to give it the next 2 or 3 hours. Market closes in 3 hours. A lot can happen. Can it move 30 cents in 3 hours? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. The other trade that we have is that AI trade, which that one we just have to watch. We got some more time on it, and we'll have to just watch it. All righty. So in case you weren't here when I said it the first time, the options 411 for newbies. For the newbie traders, people who don't know nothing about the market, and that was good English, who don't know nothing about stock trading or options trading, but you want to learn, we have options 411, 4 weeks of live coaching. It is open and available. It's starting next Wednesday. So you got a little bit of time, but you only got a little bit of time, right? And you can go to my website, educatortotrader.com, in order to get registered for that. And basically what we do is have small group coaching where we do everything from helping you get your broker account open, making sure it's open correctly, teach you how to chart, tell you all the lingo that has to go along with options, get you some strategies to use, help you with pushing all the buttons. We get you up and running. So in the course of the 4 weeks, you are going from nothing, all the way up to being able to trade options for money, for weekly money, right? That's what we're here for. We're all here for income. All righty. So I'm going to wrap up now and make sure there are no comments. Let's make sure there are no comments, which there are not. Okay. So I will talk to you all soon and see you later.